Do you ever find that you've started to notice a few changes in like your personality, or you start to notice certain things that you would not have done before that you are now doing, or certain things that you are not doing now that you would have done before? It's interesting because I feel like when you're on a trajectory or an intentional path of trying to better yourself or trying to make new habits or form new habits, you're definitely going to find that your personality actually changes. As you grow as a person, as you grow in your mental state, as you grow physically, as you grow spiritually, you'll find that you're not the same person that you was a year ago, 6 months ago, 2 years ago. Now, a prime example of this is during COVID. I remember COVID was 2019. Like, I can say for sure now that the Atik from pre-COVID does not exist. Like, that Atik is dead. Like, you can bury him almost. But during COVID, I was making certain like small changes, right? Certain small things that I was doing differently to change my mindset, certain things I was doing differently to change my habits, my daily habits. And I realized after COVID, when I kind of came back into the world, or when we all came back into the world and we started socializing with each other again, people really picked up on the fact that you're not the same guy. Like, this is mad, because even till today, I get this from people. Like, they can't. Obviously, one of the biggest changes, like, which is kind of mad, is my beard. Like, admittedly, I had a bigger beard. I mean, did I grow it intentionally? Like, maybe, yeah. Like, it was just, that's what it was at the time. But the reason they, like, even now people can't recognize me, or they have to look at me twice and they're like, yo, are you Atik? Like, literally, bro, this happens to me all the time. I swear down. The last time it happened was like probably 3 days ago. They're like, we can't recognize you. And of course, a beard is like the main thing, but above the beard, like, the beard is not even that deep. Like, it's not even the biggest factor. The main change is that of a mentality, that of the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you present yourself to the world. So it's interesting. I was a bit troubled by this, and I thought to myself, well, is it actually good that, you're changing as a person? Is it actually good that your personality is changing? Because if I look back at myself, I can say for sure that my personality is definitely changed. But is it a good thing? Absolutely. You think about it this way. Imagine being the same person that you was 5 years ago. Imagine being the same person you was 2 years ago. You've not grown. How are you meant to grow? Why are you staying dormant and stagnant in the same way? You're meant to grow. We change all the time. And people that say to you, oh, you've changed, sometimes they may mean it in a bit of like a derogatory way, right? But that's good. I wish more people say to me, oh, you've changed. Because I want to change. You should aspire to change. You should aspire to do things that you wouldn't have done a year ago. That's what it means, like, living at the edge, right? Living to your edge, or reaching your potential by pushing yourself. So if you are finding that your personality is changing, if you're finding that you're doing things that you never used to do, or vice versa, then don't shun yourself. Keep on growing, man. Experience this growth. Like, growth isn't something that you're going to just wake up with one day. I was thinking about this, and I was thinking, like, how do we change? You don't wake up one day overnight and boom, you've changed. That's not how it happens. That's not how it works. Rather, it's an accumulation of small steps. Growth is an accumulation of small steps every single day or every other day. And then over a longer period of time, you notice subtle changes. Over a longer period of time, you notice certain things that are now different. So growth doesn't always have to be negative, even if the people around you, especially when the people around you haven't. Well, to be honest, it's a bit arrogant to think that people around you don't grow and you're the only one that grows. That's another notion I've had to factor in, that, You don't get so self-absorbed that you think, oh, you're the only one that's growing now and you're outgrowing all your friends. Like, just relax. You know, let your growth teach you what is teaching you, but allow other people to grow also. People will grow when you grow, like your immediate circle. I've noticed this. Excuse me. So people around you will grow. People around you will notice your changes. People around you will notice you being somewhat different, like a newer version of yourself. Don't aspire for this. Rather, it's something that just subtly happens. And when it does happen, don't shun it. Accept it, embrace it, and just keep on looking ahead. So I was saying that growth doesn't happen overnight. You know, it's in a year's time from today, you'll notice that, okay, wow, things are different now. And that's exactly how I want to be when I look back, like a few years from today. Like, I just want to be like, you know what? Oh my God, I'm so grateful that I done all them things. I'm so grateful that I continue to push through. I'm so grateful for the changes that have happened. And you should be grateful too. That's all for today. Love today's video. I hope you did too. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.